Hello my friends, Ahsoka the Geek here, and for today's review, we are going to take a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Blue Beetle and Booster Gold 2-pack. And my friends, I just love the back of this. This is so awesome. For those of you who have been complaining, or I won't say the word complaining, who have been requesting that McFarlane does more classic characters, well then you should be very happy with this set, because man, this is some classic DC figures or characters right here. We have Booster Gold, we have the Blue Beetle, Ted Kord, the OG, and a super classic, no frills, no McFarlane awesome twist to it. It's just a classic DC character. And even Booster Gold, it's a classic Booster Gold. That is, and actually I wouldn't say 100% classic. I think this is more his modern New 52 look. I do believe the original version of Booster Gold had the collar. I forget, yeah, if that came first, but whatever. This is still a very classic looking Booster Gold figure. And you get Skeets. You get his trusty robot companion. Isn't that awesome? And look at the accessories you get with the Blue Beetle. So yes, my friends, we have ourselves a classic DC 2-pack here. So super stoked to get into it. So yeah, let's take these guys out of their plastic prison and take a look at them. Alright my friends, so here is Ted Kord, the Blue Beetle, and Booster Gold outside of the packaging. Here they are. So wow, first of all, just so excited to have such classic looking figures from McFarlane Toys. Excuse me. I think these are probably the most classic looking figures next to the recently released Martian Manhunter. You know, these are definitely just pure DC goodness. You know, no McFarlane twist. Even though I love the McFarlane twist, these are just cool renditions of the characters. Alright, so before we talk about the figures themselves, let's talk about what they come with. So you have some accessories here. You have Skeets. That's Booster Gold's trusty sidekick, his little robot pal, which is really adorable. And we'll talk about what this attachment is in a moment. Then you have Booster Gold's grappling gun that has a really cool beetle at the end of it. How cool is that? Love the beetle gun. Then you have a cell phone for Booster, which he can hold in his hand. Kind of. It slips out really easy, so good luck with that. And then you have a little blaster attachment that you can attach to Booster's wrist there. So there you go. That's what they come with. Then the packaging. I love it when McFarlane does this really cool backdrops. The only bummer is that, you know, once you take out the stands and the trading cards, it damages it beyond reproach, so you can't really, let's put it behind there, do much with it after you take it out. So that's a big bummer. So not only does it come, though, with the regular stands, it comes with this base. You know, one of those funky random bases that, you know, that some of these, all these 2-packs come with. Love the detailing on the base. It's super nice. See, like a wrench there. So it looks like it's some sort of futuristic building piece or something, or I don't know. I don't know if it's anything comic book specific, but one thing I did notice is it's very important for Skeets, because that's where he plugs into. So if I take Skeets here, and I'm going to do this off camera, so it's a little bit easier. I dropped Skeets. Give me a sec, guys. I'm coming back. Wait for me. Don't drop off. I got him. I almost got him plugged in. There he goes. Alright, I got him plugged in. That was dramatic. But alright, there is Skeets plugged into the base. So you do have to plug him into that base. Kind of a bummer, to be honest with you, because I wasn't really going to use this base because it takes up a lot of space. I guess I could put some other figures on it, but I don't really do much with these bases, so I am a little bummed that you have to plug Skeets into the base. It's kind of cool in a way that, you know, he's got somewhere to plug into, but also kind of a bummer because, you know, he has to be in that base. But yeah, either I couldn't find a spot for him to go on Booster. He doesn't attach to Booster in any way that I can notice. So yeah, I will say the old DC Direct Booster Gold, the Skeets that it comes with, actually has a translucent stand that Skeets plugs into. So +1 to DC Direct just for that. But whatever, that's a nitpick. Still really stoked that we got a Skeets. as well as all these other accessories and a base. So what am I really complaining about here, guys? This is a really awesome set, and there you go. There's Skeets. Anyways, let's talk about the figures themselves. So here is Ted Kord, the Blue Beetle, and I will say that what these figures remind me of, and I mean this as a huge compliment, is they remind me of the classic Mattel DC Universe Classic figures, in that they are classic renditions of the DC characters, and yeah, they just totally remind me of newer versions of those Mattel figures, and that's awesome because, you know, I love those Mattel figures, and I'll have to dig some up here to do a comparison on my Instagram, plug. But these are just great versions that now fit in with the McFarlane 7-inch scale line. Even my DC Direct figures, being 7-inch figures, are still on the smaller side, so those wouldn't even scale well with these McFarlane figures. So I'm really excited that we have these, and there he is. I love the design of Blue Beetle. This is such a classic design. I do believe that this costume was designed by Steve Ditko, who of course co-created Spider-Man along with Stan Lee. So that's why it has such a cool costume. It definitely looks very Spider-Man-esque, but you know, has its own spin to it, and I just love it. It's just such a cool design. I love how this Beetle piece here carried over to the Jaime Reyes version of Blue Beetle as well, so I love that. But here he is. There's the pretty nice paint applications there, like the way they did the Blue Beetle logo. There's his face with his bug eyes. Oh, he looks so cool. As far as articulation goes, typical McFarlane articulation, as I like to say. Nothing too special here. Got great range of motion because he has no armor pieces to, you know, encumber him. So you can really make some fun poses with him. Great range of motion with the head as well. So you can get him into some really fun, you know, poses there. So there he is. I mean, what more articulation do you want from this guy? Look at him. Look at him go. So yeah, really happy with this figure. And yeah, he's great. He's Ted Kord. He's the Blue Beetle, guys. He's the Blue Beetle. I really hope the Blue Beetle movie actually comes out, the one they're filming, because I do believe Ted Kord is in it. And I think he's played by Jason Sudeikis, if I'm not mistaken. Hope that we don't have another cancellation with Blue Beetle, the movie. But we'll see. Alright, so now let's take a look at Mr. Booster Gold. Again, just a very classic rendition of Booster Gold. He looks fantastic. Just, you know, just perfect. It's just, I think, a perfect classic look for Booster Gold. He's hitting all the right spots here. Now, I don't think this is the original Booster Gold costume. I do believe the original Booster Gold costume had a collar. He was popping that collar. So this is a more updated later 90s version, I think. I could be wrong. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong here. But yeah, there he is. Yeah, it looks fantastic. Look at that. The head sculpt's perfect. The goggles are great. He's got a smile. You know, both of these characters are smiling, as they should be, because they're just fun characters, and they look awesome. So just like with Ted Kord, typical McFarlane articulation, as you can see. You can be the judge of this if you feel like this is, you know, up to snuff as far as articulation goes. Great range of motion with the head, and you can really move him around really nicely. So there you go. One thing I will notice, I see a little bit of discoloration on mine near the shoulder, just a little bit there. That's fine. It's just a minor nitpick, but I wanted to point that out. So definitely check those paint apps when you make your purchase, but I'm fine with it. It doesn't bother me that much. A little bit of discoloration. I've seen worse, guys. But yeah, there he is. You see a little bit of red under his cheeks even. Look at that. Oh, love it. Love this figure. Alright, guys. So now let's take a look and see how these look with some other McFarlane figures. Alright, my friends. So there they are next to some classic DC characters. Carrie Kelly fell over while I pressed the button, so we're going to take her out of the picture. So yeah, they look really nice. They're definitely, Martian Manhunter, I wish he was just a smudge taller, because he should be a little bit taller, but he looks great as far as like costume design goes. Even Bats over there looks really nice next to these very classic looking figures. So yeah, just there they are. They look great. Booster Gold has a little bit of problem standing, but it's okay. He's going to look fine on the shelf there, but there they are, guys. Overall, very happy with these figures. They're classic. They hit check all the boxes for what I was looking for from a Booster Gold and Blue Beetle 2-pack from McFarlane. Definitely excited though to see a more modern Blue Beetle, the Jaime Reyes Blue Beetle. Very excited for that whenever they get to it. But there you go. So as always, I'll be posting more content on my Instagram, plug. Thank you for watching this review. Really appreciate your time. Let me know what you guys think about these figures in the comments below. As always, I hope I showcased these figures enough to you so that you can make your own decision. You guys have probably purchased enough McFarlane Toys figures to know what you're getting into. But there you go. Can't wait to hear what you guys think about these guys. Thanks for watching and have a great day.